This morning feels different, as if the day itself holds its breath. The light falls just a little softer, shadows lingering a little bit longer. There's a thrill in the air, a quiet, buzzing energy that hints at what's to come. Light glints off familiar places, casting shadows that tease. Even the early hours seem to carry a hint of mystery, as if every glance, every step is preparing us for the night ahead. And all day long, we wait, knowing tonight, ordinary will slip away, and the world will open to whatever your imagination can conjure. The air was crisp this morning. Not cold necessarily, but if a stronger wind came about, I'd be singing a different tune. I wasn't quite ready to be up, and neither were the chickens, and apparently the sun took its own sweet time too. Darkness melted away, replaced by light that was so warm and steady. There's something humbling about how each morning the world seems to shake off the shadows and steps into a new light. It's like no matter how dark the night may seem, there's always a dawn that follows, a powerful invitation to begin again. The clocks went back an hour last night, in case you were wondering why it felt like midnight around dinner time. You can feel that pull, too, almost physically, a shift inside, asking you to put on some flannel pants, throw a blanket on, and chill in front of the TV way earlier than you would if it was sunny out. And for some of us, this is when seasonal depression sneaks its way in, like cold air through a poorly insulated windowsill. Winter is edging closer, so let's settle in, but let's also keep showing up for ourselves. Let's find the things that bring us comfort, hold on to the warmth in our routines, and let the early darkness be time to recharge, knowing that spring will find us ready. Skepticism can be like your own personal guardrail, keeping you from flying off the road into scary territory. Healthy skepticism, the kind that nudges you to double-check before diving in, it's a good thing. We get lied to so often, especially during an election cycle, it's natural to feel like you should approach every claim with a raised eyebrow, but that doesn't mean the world is out to get you. If anything, a little healthy doubt helps you look beyond the surface. It encourages you to find real answers from sources you trust, from people with genuine stories and ideas you connect with. Skepticism keeps you grounded, but it doesn't have to close you off, because every now and then, when you keep an open mind, you'll find those surprising, genuine moments that remind you the world isn't all smoke and mirrors. There's real goodness out there, just waiting for someone curious or skeptic enough to find it. Ah, Election Day, the promise of change, a new day, a fresh start for the country. Okay, I'm being a little sarcastic, but here's the good thing. The real heart of our lives isn't in D.C., it's right here, in our neighborhoods, our own towns. The power to shape our future lies less in big speeches and empty promises, and more in small actions right where we live. No need to wait for change from above. We can focus on building up what's around us, supporting local businesses, getting involved in schools, lending a hand where it's actually needed. These are the things that truly make our community and our lives better. So today, yes, vote, but remember that the change that matters most is the one we create together. It's our conversations, our choices, and our everyday kindness that will shape tomorrow. It's easy to feel like everyone should see things the way we do, especially when it's reinforced by what we scroll, click, and watch. But each of us carries a unique view, shaped by our experiences and, let's be honest, the constant stream of information that finds us. What we see here, what we're fed online, isn't always the full picture. We are served a steady diet of what aligns with our interests, our habits, and even our fears, especially our fears. And while we think we choose it, it's the algorithm that chooses us. So let's go easy on each other. We are all sifting through what we've been given. Find what's worth holding on to and let go of the rest. Don't judge those who think or vote differently. We're all finding our way. Change what you can control and keep searching for the real, valuable things beneath the noise, because we're all digging through the same pile, just trying to find the treasure in this beautiful trash heap. Ever driven into the sun and it's just blinding? The light is so intense it bounces off the windshield and scatters everywhere, making it impossible to see what's ahead. It's disorienting, and for a moment it feels like the road has completely disappeared. But the road is still there, steady beneath you. And while you can't stop the sun from shining, you can shift your focus. Put the visor down. Find that clear line of sight just beyond the glare. When life tries to blind us or throw us off course, we have a choice to look past the distractions, keep our attention on what matters, and keep moving forward. On the road, preferably. Ever feel like the day slips by faster and faster? Between responsibilities, routines, and a million little distractions, it's easy to end up feeling like there's never enough time. But what if the answer isn't about adding more hours, but getting clear on what truly matters? It starts with priorities, figuring out what deserves your energy. When you know what's essential, you can shape your day around it. Structure helps too, not as a strict schedule, but as a guide to keep you on track. And then there's health, the foundation for it all. Taking care of yourself gives you the energy to handle whatever the day throws your way. It's about creating space, letting go of the unnecessary to make room for what fulfills you. When we approach each day with intention, it's easier to find that balance. Instead of chasing more time, we're making the time we have count.